Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, we'll be discussing the 1978 TV movie One in a Million, the Ron Lefore story, starring Lefore Byrne as Ron Lefore. Now, those of you who don't know who he is, or who he was a ex-con. He was in jail for armed robbery, and for some reason, only it's like the truth is stranger than fiction sometimes. He gets he's on the prison baseball team, and in the prison, the wardens and the jailers and stuff saw how he played on the team. Says, hey, this guy has pretty good talent to play sports and to play on a baseball team. And one of the convicts actually had a connection with the Detroit Tigers, and so they ended up arranging with the Tigers to get Ron Lefore a one-day furlough, so you have a tryout for one day. And Billy Moore and I should mention that Billy Moore has a cameo in this film. He plays himself. He was the manager of the Tigers at the time. You also see the Detroit Tigers legend and Hall of Famer Al Kaline was also in this movie as well. So he also has a cameo, Al Kaline. Anyway, they give him a tryout, and after when he gets an early parole, arranged for him to get an early parole so he could be on the eventually be a Major League ball player, which eventually does happen, and he ended up in 1976. Ended up making the All-Star team for the Tigers. And I think he also eventually, later on down the line, also eventually played for the White Sox, because I believe I have a baseball club on the floor. But then, all that time, I of course told you how he grew up living in a ghetto in Detroit, Michigan, and how he got arrested for armed robbery and how he served was serving time in jail. And during all that time, his little brother got involved with drugs. And when Ron got out of prison, his brother had to go through rehab, and then eventually when he was in the minor leagues, and then eventually got to the Major League Tigers, found out that his brother died of a drug overdose or a fight over drugs and was killed by another drug dealer. And the movie ends with him going back to Detroit for the funeral. You don't actually see the funeral. You don't see him, Ron giving a eulogy or anything, just staring up an old rundown basketball court at the end of the movie. But this was a TV movie, and this came out. I think this might have been Lefore Byrne's second acting role, professional acting role, I should say. His first acting role was, of course, the year before for Roots, and eventually, watch that miniseries because it is still February. Excuse me for my sinuses. And it's still February 2020. It was Black History Month, so one of the channels aired the entire Roots miniseries, and I recorded it. I haven't seen it yet. I was about 5.5 years old when the series aired on television, so that's how old this thing is. And Lefore Byrne first role was in Roots, and so this is the second. I think this may have been the second ever role, playing Ron Lefore. And it's also very weird to have a TV movie or biopic of a baseball player, because it's very, very weird to do a biopic on a baseball player, even at that time, on television, anyway. And now a full-length major motion picture, like from the Babe Ruth movies and all that sort of thing. So it's very weird to see a baseball movie as a TV film, made-for-TV movie, I should say, instead of a theatrical movie. But I thought that Lefore Byrne gives a pretty good performance, considering he was still kind of raw as an actor. I still don't buy him as being an athlete. Sure, he was a young, good-looking guy at that time, but I just don't buy him as a professional athlete, because he was too stocky. With Lefore Byrne, it's like kind of short and stocky, and I didn't buy him as an athlete, or portraying an athlete in a movie. I like Ron Lefore. I think I've seen pretty Ron Lefore on a baseball court, He was like tall, lean, skinny, and not the short, stocky type that LeVar Burton is. No disrespect to LeVar Burton, but I thought he still gave a decent performance in this film. So that's my review of One in a Million. Please click on the video, and I know I'm doing a short review because I don't have much to say on this thing. So please click on the video, please rate it, feel free to subscribe to my channel, and please forward this video to Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews and on my YouTube channel at realityc.com, it's all WDY, and C.com, that's the homepage. You're not a reviewer. Christine Moore, please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.